we have a literacy crisis in this state that we're not talking about enough, in my opinion. And I'm just curious, we had a report that was released last week that showed over half of our students in K to third grade cannot read. I can rattle off statistic after statistic when we go to sixth grade and even through high school. Are there any investments in literacy included in this budget?
I don't know that I can cite any particular new program that's recommended. I mean, obviously it is a huge problem, and I agree with all your comments. I don't know that I can tell you that we have targeted a specific fund for that purpose, but I do think it's obviously on top of mind with Bessie and with individual school districts. And again, just echoing what everybody said regarding early childhood, that's the critical first step to make certain that the earlier you start, the better chance these young people have in life and the better chance they have to be literate. Yeah. But the answer to your question is no specific new program.
Yeah, and listen, I'm a champion of early childhood, but we cannot lose sight of our current students that are not on grade level with respect to reading. We can talk about crime, but there's a direct correlation between literacy and crime. There's a direct correlation between literacy and dropout rates. There's a direct correlation between literacy and poverty. Louisiana will never realize its full economic potential if we have a large population of citizens that are illiterate. That's just the facts. We can bring business and industry into the state, but if people can't read and they're not qualified to do the jobs, it does not matter. I'm the most patient person in the world, but when it comes to our students, I'll be honest, Commissioner, I'm becoming deeply impatient because I see the impact that this is having on our students. Representative McKnight passed Act 415 last year, the Steve Carter Literacy Act. Unfortunately, we have not invested one dime in that program. It's a program that can really do a lot of good for our students. I was proud to work alongside with him. I'm going to be sounding the alarm loudly around literacy this year because we have got to act with a sense of urgency like Mississippi finally did. And we talk about being at the bottom of lists. This is one where I'm not proud that we're at the bottom of. Thank you for this great start and look forward to working with you during session.
We look forward to working with you on that program and really anything that advances the educational interest of folks in Louisiana.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.